Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm AvidGamer. Now today I'm back to Battlefield, but not Battlefield 1. I've actually been playing some Battlefield 4. It's the first time I think since I've done my last Battlefield 4 video, which was way before I think Battlefield 5 was officially announced as World War II. I think that was the last one I've done. So yeah, God, like, you know, where do I start with Battlefield 4? You know, it's so different from Battlefield 1, it really is. I kind of forgot how important the vehicles are in Battlefield 4. You play Conquest and they're just literally everywhere. You know, you'll get bombed, you'll get machine gunned by the not the buzzards, they're not called buzzards, what are they called? The little bird. The little bird will like just annihilate you. You always got to like be wary of like vehicles. They're so much quicker in this as well. And yeah, so I started playing some more infantry focused games. I was playing Diffuse, I was playing Obliteration, and quite a lot of Gunmaster as well. You know, because it's just been so long since I played Battlefield 4 that, you know, I just really needed to sort of get back into the swing of it and that. And you know, it just, whilst I was playing, it just kind of made me think, you know, do I need another modern warfare? Christ, I nearly plugged Call of Duty there. It's not the right thing to do on your Battlefield videos, but nah. So anyway, like I was trying to say, do I need another modern Battlefield, you know, with machine guns and like this is the Sega shotgun thing here, or Saiga, or I don't know how you say it. You know, I don't think I've ever seen this gun in real life in anything, really. Maybe a couple of movies or something, but I've never heard anyone say it. So I'll just call it the Sega. So yeah, quite a lethal shotgun. So many lethal guns in Battlefield 4. You know, and I've got Battlefield 1, which is World War 1. Battlefield 5's coming, which is World War 2. I've got Battlefield 4 here, which is obviously kind of modern. And then I've got Hardline, which is kind of like a little bit of a, like an off-spin thing with the cops and robbers and that. So, you know, after Battlefield 5 comes out, I'm not going to need another Battlefield after that, you know, because I'm quite happy to play Battlefield 4 for a good couple of hours a night and stuff. You know, if I want to change the scenery. Just really reminding myself how much I've done it the other week as well. I've done it with Battlefield 1, you know, hadn't played for a good solid amount of time, went back to it, realised how much I still love it. And I think that can be can sort of like apply to a lot of games that I play, you know. You take a little break from it and then you realise how much you kind of missed it when you haven't been playing it. But sometimes it takes that little break just to sort of let you look at it in a different light, I guess. You know, like when Battlefield 1 come out, I was really bored of Battlefield 4, you know. I go Rambo on Battlefield 4, I can't help it. You know, I don't play very tactically, I kind of just run around shooting things. I think it's because it's machine guns, you know. Sniping's good, I do enjoy sniping on Battlefield 4 still. I think it's better than Battlefield 1, obviously minus the sweet spot. But I just enjoy the mechanics in Battlefield 1 a little bit better. The velocity's a little bit more suited to the speed that I think the bullets should be going. You know, you got to remember a lot of sniper rifles, the bullets are like subsonic, or is that the right way to say subsonic? I think that means below the speed of sound. Alright, well they're faster than the speed of sound anyway, let's just say that. So I really think it's important to have fast velocity in your sniper rifle. So like I say, Battlefield 4, I tend to run around a little bit more like Rambo. I take it a lot more casual. I let my mates, when they're around, we all play on the same account and that. So all my stats are just messed up, you know. They're not very, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't really show my sort of skill with Battlefield 4 like in a good light. Because, you know, most of the time, I spend a lot of time just trying things out, you know. I try and sniper from helicopters and things like that, you know. I get it when Jack Frag says, you know, it's one of the real sandbox games, and yeah, he's right when he says that, you know. If you don't play it too seriously and you just have a laugh, especially if your mates are on, you know, it's like, it kind of reminds me of Grand Theft Auto. You know, if you play Grand Theft Auto by yourself, you know, you're gonna have a bit of a bad time. You probably not like it for very long. You have one or two, like, maybe like games a night or something, and then you get frustrated with it. And I think it can be like that with Battlefield sometimes. I know there's a lot of solo players out there, and they, you know, they're all like, oh yeah, you know, I play solo, it's absolutely fine. And then they'll compare it to the next Battlefield, and they'll be like, oh, I can't play solo on this one as well as the last one, so therefore the game's not as good. And you know, I don't really see it like that. You know, I can play solo, I can play as a team. I enjoy playing as a team, but sometimes I enjoy playing solo. It just really depends on the mood that I'm in. And yeah, you know, like Battlefield, man. Like I really enjoyed every single one of them. I don't know why people make such a big deal about the differences. You know, if you're a fan of the series, you know, just appreciate each one for what it is. That being said, hopefully that means that World War II, what's it called? Battlefield 5. Another Call of Duty plug there. But if Battlefield 5 comes out and it's really nice and polished, it's really well finished, they managed to sort everything out in time, then I'm sure it's going to be another great addition to the franchise, or the series, whatever word you prefer. And I am looking forward to it. I am looking forward to Battlefield 5, but I still have a few reservations about it. Obviously the sniping's a little bit different. It's kind of like a mix between Battlefield 4 and like possibly like Battlefield 1 a little. It's not quite like Battlefield 4 and it's not quite like Battlefield 1. So I'm not sure how much sniping I will be doing in Battlefield 5. I think I'm going to be playing more with the machine guns. And yeah, sometimes I do use machine guns. And yeah, so I don't really know what I'm trying to say. You know, like I am looking forward to Battlefield 5, but I still just have a few reservations about it. And it just made me want to raise the question today, you know, after Battlefield 5, will I need another Battlefield game? And I'm sure there's probably going to be a lot of people out there that are already saying that, you know, they're probably not even going to get Battlefield 5, you know, for whatever reason. And, you know, I'm really thinking that it could be the sort of last game that I ever buy for Battlefield, you know, unless they do something absolutely unheard of, something brand new again, return to the modern era for the next one in 2 years' time. Well, I hope it's 2 years' time after Battlefield 5. That's normally what they do. They'll do one every 2 years. And God, I lost my point again. What was I trying to say? Just basically, you know, like I have so much fun playing these old games still. Like, you know, do I really need to spend more money on another new one? I'll probably change my mind in 2 years when they release like the game trailer for Battlefield 6 or whatever it's going to be called. And yeah, I'll probably buy it. You know, let's just be honest here. Like, I probably will buy it. But you know, it is just a question, you know, do you buy games like for the sake of just keeping up with what's current, you know? It's kind of like, you know, people that buy FIFA or the John Madden games like NFL. If you're in America, you probably buy the American football games more than the people in Europe will buy FIFA. And every year it's the same game. Maybe they've put another little way someone can take a free kick in there that's a little bit different, or you can step over the ball a little bit different. But the only thing that really changes is the players and what kit they're wearing, you know. And I always feel that's kind of what happens in a lot of first-person shooters. It's just kind of like the next year's team, you know, in the franchise. And that's why I've always enjoyed Battlefield, because they don't release a game every year. They take 2 years in between, and generally there's quite a lot of differences between each game, you know, visually and how the mechanics work and that, you know. It's weird to explain. I play Battlefield 4 with quite a high sensitivity, and it's really quick, it's really sharp and responsive. And then I play Battlefield 1 a lot slower. It's a lot slower for me, and it doesn't feel any different like the game when I'm playing. But it is different. It's so hard for me to describe. Like, I do notice the difference when I'm playing them. My sensitivity settings, like, you know, they're totally different from each other in each game. and it just seems to work, you know. I know there's people out there, they'll put exactly the same settings from one game to the next, and that kind of works for them. But, you know, I think it's going to be the same in Battlefield 5. I think I'm going to have a totally new setup, work out what feels best for me with each gun. See, that's it, it's probably the guns I'm using, you know. My sensitivity settings are different between number 1 and between Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 4, just simply because of the guns. Anyway, I think I've probably ranted on for enough today. I'm not sure if I even had a decent point to make, just kind of talking over the footage. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I've been AvidGamer, and I'll see you soon.